Hello everybody and welcome back to another Dark and Darker video. Today we are talking about how to progress your character in Dark and Darker and how to progress your account on Dark and Darker. So real quick, let's go over to the quest log. This is the first and easiest way to progress your account, is to complete these quests. This will allow you to go into the merchants, and whatever merchant you have completed the quest of, you will have better items available with. So see, these items are all gray. You'll get items like white items or green items or blue items in here as well. And oftentimes it will be very good and much cheaper than you can buy on the market. You will also gain some options in the service menu oftentimes that allow you to craft more things, like say gold armor as the wipe progresses. Now, the next way to progress after that is really simple. You get a lot of gold, and you do this by selling a lot of items, and then you go over here, and you guys see how I have multiple stash tabs, and then this is the shared stash? What you do when you have these multiple stash tabs is you can then press this plus button, or if you don't have multiple stash tabs, you can press this, and you can buy additional stash space. This stays for the entirety of the wipe, guys. Now, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy one so you guys can see what it looks like. Now I am down a ton of money and I'm up to 4 stashes, so I've done pretty well. And if I wanted to buy another one, it would cost me 10k. Am I going to buy that one? Probably not. Maybe by the end of wipe, but this is probably where I hold off for this wipe. And so that's a really easy way to progress. Another easy way to progress, guys, and apparently free-to-play players can do this as well now, is you go to the marketplace and you become a trader. I think you need to be level 20 still to be an apprentice trader. And if you are free to play, you will only be able to buy off of here. And then basically what you do is the whole gameplay loop of this game is earn money, which the best way to do that if you are free to play is going ahead and collecting like shiny gold items and selling them directly to the store. And then you go ahead and you come in here and you min-max your loadout so you can build something really strong and kill other players with it. So, for instance, like what I would want to do is I would probably want Lightfoot boots, and I would want them with additional move speed. How much does that cost? So for a green set, it's going to cost me 175. Let's see how much legendary ones cost. Already up to 2,500 for a good roll is how much that costs, and this gives me a little bit of extra speed. So basically, guys, what I'm saying is the way to min-max your setup is you go over here, you get kitted out really well in generally one stat, and then you will be so much stronger than other players. I generally recommend movement speed first. You don't have to go crazy with it like legendary Lightfoot boots. This is kind of absurd. Let's see this over here. Way more reasonable. And then the next one after that is usually it's usually damage or something along those lines. Like a physical damage bonus would probably be our thing here. Way cheaper. And you just put a kit together that way. And then you can take it into the game and play against other players with it. Next up, let's go into part 2 of this video, guys. And basically your goal is to make gold faster. So what I always recommend you do is you get a couple of lockpicks. The easiest way to get these are to buy iron ingots off the marketplace. Go over to the weaponsmith and smith them into lockpicks. Generally, that's the cheapest way to go about it. And a couple of lockpicks will do, no biggie. And I always go in with base gear plus lockpicks, nothing big. And I am queuing into High Roller here. High Roller costs 100 gold and is for players who have paid for the game only. I will also say it is not the most popular game mode, which is helpful for our purposes, which our purpose is to make gold very quickly today. And we can see another... Oh, this is a wizard here, actually. I thought he was definitely a warlock. Okay, and we're in. Now, if you've never played High Roller before, you might be wondering what's so special about it and why I go here to earn gold. And the reason is simple. The drops are better on High Roller. Now, that is not the only change about High Roller. You can already see that basically all of the mobs are a higher tier. So this one right here is an elite. There are also a lot of nightmare mobs on High Roller, and it is a big problem. So I'm going to grab this guy here. Oh, I can't believe I just hit myself with that. There I go goofing again. Yeah, basically I come here because the loot is better. And then also there's another nice upside right now, which is there's a lot of people just going to normals in order to do what we call Timmy stomping. They just want to beat up on the new players. Now, I'm not such a fan of that behavior, but they just want to go there and they want to stomp the new players. I'm not such a fan of that. I would much rather earn gold. Honestly, the PvP isn't my favorite aspect about this game. I like more so, hey, there's a strong PvE focus, and then PvP to shake it up a bit. This right here is a Nightmare Skeleton, by the way, which has a special attack, which I believe he has a triple shot, and that's what we were just seeing a moment ago. And could you die? All right, and it has a lot more health, and some of them have a, like, extra special attack, like, say, the Zweihander one will scrape along the ground as well. And that's a Nightmare Skeleton again. Wow, okay, I did not hear that guy coming. Let's do this real quick. And so this guy has a double attack. Yep, you can see it right there. And that's what high roller is like, as well as players who are very well kitted out and really know how to play the game. So don't think it's all rainbows and butterflies over here just because the loot's better. That is not the case. Not what I'm trying to tell you guys. I am trying to tell you guys, hey, it's good to learn if you want to get faster at earning gold. And that's the real thing that I want you guys to take away from this is that is how you progress in this game, is learning faster and faster ways to make more gold. If you can earn gold very, very quickly, then by the time the next wipe rolls around, you will be all good to go. With this method, I can earn about 2,000 gold in a run. Now, that said, these runs last for about 30 minutes. Is it the absolute fastest method to make gold? I don't think so. Heck, I think there's faster methods in normals to make this gold. If you can consistently kill Cyclops and Troll every round, then you will absolutely make more gold than I am making doing this tactic. That's just a harder tactic. But yeah, let's talk about that real quick. So if you're a free-to-play player and you want to make gold faster, how do you do that? The absolute fastest way to make gold in this game is killing other players for their items. So keep that in mind. If you are a very good player, you could absolutely kill other people for their items all day, and that's all you do, and that's the absolute fastest way to make gold. Now, that said, all those other players are also trying to kill other players to earn gold the fastest. So it's a very competitive game when you start doing that. And the easiest way to get ahead of other players on that front in the first place is to just learn how to kill the mobs and kite the mobs. Because if you don't know how to kill the mobs or kite the mobs, then you will have trouble killing other players because they will drag mobs into you and get you killed that way. And so this is an excellent way to do that. I generally play more PvE focused, not super PvP focused, and I think a lot of the player base is similar in that. Like, they like the PvP as sort of like a horror game aspect versus a, oh, I play this game for the blood boiling PvP. Like, I think a lot of people do like it that way, and I think a lot of people also don't like it that way. I just like it keeping something fresh. And we could see right here, this is red stairs. That means that goes down to Inferno, which is another map with way harder mobs in it. Now, I always like to clear my way over to one of those as quickly as possible because that is where I like to go. In these runs, that's how I make my money and my gold. And basically, I can't see this guy. And also, it's always good to know what place you're trying to extract from because you know what place you need to stay nearby to and what place you should run away to in the case of, hey, there's some, like, giga-juiced guy who's super good at the game coming after you and there's no chance of you killing him. Sometimes you just gotta know when to bail. That's a big skill aspect in this game, is knowing when to bail. I always love this circular room as well. This room has very, very good loot. Ooh! Wow, oh my gosh. Okay, so these are 5 Vigor and 6 max health. Vigor gives you extra HP. I would say these are probably worth a very pretty penny, so I need to get out of the match with those. That is an extremely, extremely good item. I have to get out of the match with those. And then we got a 3 vigor hat, 4 strength boots. And also, guys, what you can do if you're finding a match to be very, very good on the loot you find on just the regular floor in the crypts, you can always go find a blue staircase instead and just leave early. Don't go down to second layer. You don't have to. It's not a necessity. 2 memory capacity. That's kind of nice. I don't think it gets me there, but... Also, I'm just going to say this right now. Spiders are like the easiest thing to die to. They never kill you all on their own, but they are like the easiest thing to die to because their hitboxes are frankly too tall, and it makes it really easy to just get completely blocked in and swarmed by them. Honestly, I wish they would change that, but that's the way the game is right now. Man, I'm trying to get those skeleton wizard kills for myself so I can get the quest done, but that's the trick I always use to kill them, is to get them to end themselves, right? And so I run into that. I kind of hate that. Bear pendant. Physical healing. I want magical. Give me magical healing or give me death. Also, does this room just come with torches off now, or was someone able to undo that one without aggroing the skeleton here? That's pretty weird. These guys are way easier to kill on the stairs. By the way, if you want to know the kite pattern for the Zweihander guys, including the elites, you crouch and look down. If they are a nightmare one, the third swing will be along the ground, so you got to jump over it then, like a jump rope game almost. I don't know what else to call it. Ooh, we found a ring right there. 1 magic power, 2 additional memory capacity. That still doesn't get me there? Man. I was hoping to get Hydra today. Another tip for gold farming, by the way, guys. So my tactic on these is to always bring in as little gear as possible. And the goal with that is so I have more inventory space to bring out items that are of higher value. I am not just picking up items to equip them because, hey, that will be useful for me in this round. I am picking up items based off of how expensive they are when I am putting them on me. So my goal with that is, hey, that's extra inventory space. And if they had like a backpack or something in this game, I would absolutely be using that, even if it slowed me down. Basically, I am just trying to pack mule as much stuff out of here as possible. You guys were seeing right there how the spiders in this game can kill you because it kind of teleported me backwards. Okay, let's loot this. 1 knowledge. I think that actually gets me over the spot I need to be at. Yeah, that gets me Hydra. Normally, these boots would absolutely not be better than these dashing boots, but it gets me the Hydra, which I very badly need for Inferno. Makes it a lot easier. Great, we're going to break these barrels, and then we'll run back to the red stairs we saw before that will now be open. And they open at a certain time in the game, by the way, guys. It's not just random. It is a certain time in the game. These wizard shoes aren't too bad. We're going on the knowledge build. Let's do that. Okay. Another ring of survival. Ooh, it also has memory capacity. Does that mean I can go back here? Yes. Okay, cool. My rings and such give me enough knowledge. Now, we run back here, and these all open at a certain time into the match. The red stairs are generally pretty late. Same with the blue stairs. And then you can just waltz on in. Okay, there is someone still in the lobby back there. If there is no one left in the lobby, it will instantly put you back down into the next floor. And the next floor is very difficult, especially in high roller. So we do a little bit of what I call cheesing, which basically what we do is we manipulate the mob AI so it doesn't really have a chance to reach us. And then we use Hellfire to kill it through the wall. And there's ways to do this in practically every room. I think there is a way to do this in every single room in Inferno. But you gotta learn the tricks first, or else you're not going to do well down here. Especially not as a solo. This map is designed for trios, so it's a very hard time. Also, I should have said back there, normally when you're sitting down there waiting in the waiting room, you should be dropping mid-tier value items, because you will get high-tier value items and a full inventory of them if you clear Inferno. So I should have been dropping those ahead of time. Like this Ancient Scroll, don't need that. Grave Essence, don't need that. White-colored bangles, definitely don't need those. These dashing boots are kind of good. That cap's bad, that's bad. That's kind of trash. Oh, that's not bad. And then I don't need that. These are kind of nice. I don't really need those. We'll keep one in case I need it for cheesing. Okay, this is one of the harder rooms to cheese on, actually. But that is quite all right. So you kind of got to come up to the door again and again with him. And this is a Nightmare Zweihander skeleton. And the reason why you got to do that is because otherwise he will de-aggro on you. Or he hit you through the door, apparently. Okay, cool. We killed him. So yeah, they will walk away from you on this door for whatever reason with their mob pathing. Normally at the doors, they will just sit there and wait for you, which is kind of nice. But not here. This room is really nice, though, because it has very good loot in it. And you can already see there, just immediate blue helmet right off the bat. So yeah, the loot is very, very good on this map. Now, this Nightmare Skeleton right here is easier. You just don't hit him in the shield, and you will have a good time. I almost did hit him in the shield there. Be wary of the shield. It's okay. Like, I have definitely seen people die to hitting the shields before. It is something that happens. They are definitely the easiest of the Nightmare Skeletons, but don't worry about it. They're still a nightmare enemy. Play carefully, right? I'm trying to line both of them up without getting hit by the skeleton in the back. falchion. Nice. That's actually helpful for clearing things as well. Blue longbow. I don't know if those are worth money. I haven't seen many people playing ranger anymore. Forgetting where the lever is. I swear they moved this. I don't think this was here before. But gold chest in there, which is really nice. Okay, these guys are also fairly easy for nightmares. Not difficult to kite at all. They're not really any different than the normals other than you go back a little bit further. Four knowledge, 5 magic resist. Okay. This longbow has kind of bad rolls, so I'm dropping it. Do not underestimate how much loot you will be getting on the Inferno maps. It is just a ton of loot. And you can already see I have cleared out an extract here. So that is really good. That is an extract right there on the ground. You just gotta wait, and it will come to me. Ooh, occultist boots. Nice. I don't think I'm wearing those over the... I don't think I'm wearing those over these other ones that I have still, but those are quite good. And even just these normal chests can have fairly good items. Wow, he hit me. This is like an elite one, by the way, so he has more range. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep hitting him with Curse of Pain. Oh. I was hoping he would last a little bit longer than that, but oh well. Okay, golden chest. We got a cape, 2 strength, 3 armor rating, memory capacity bonus, quite good. Rogue cowl with 2 strength, we're gonna take that. We got a purple patterned bangle, definitely want to take that guy. Gold chest, very, very worthwhile to open. One strength, I don't think I'm picking that up. Nope. And you always want to look at the rolls on these items. I'm very big on, hey, look at what is on the rolls. That determines the value of the item so much. Blue throwing knives, you can actually use those to turn in for the blue weapons quest. So those are good to pick up if you don't have that done yet. I do have that one done, so I'm not too worried about it. Purple health pot, I'm not using that. I'm selling that guy. That's worth like 60 gold. That's like a whole normals run right there. I'm not doing that. Blue Francisca axes, and the pots are worth breaking, but there's definitely stuff that's worth more while to do. That makes sense. Okay, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna swap that. That's worth more, and also just a better overall item, but I needed to swap my gear setup out so I could actually get Hydra on then if I was going to do that. Where's the loot? Okay, anyways, this next room over is actually one of the best loot rooms in the whole place, and other people I do not see giving it the respect it deserves. Okay, let's not do that. Okay, Nightmare Axemen. These guys will kill you. They will absolutely 100% kill you. You will die to them. Avoiding their attacks. I don't even know if it's possible to kite these guys. Like, it's that level of difficult. I don't know if it's possible. Maybe on higher speed, but I don't know if it's possible. Do not try. It is not worth it. Nightmare Spearmen. Those guys are a little bit easier to kite than the Nightmare Axe guys. These guys are definitely kiteable. I would prefer to cheese, though. Why go through a skill check when you don't have to, is my philosophy. Portal spawning. Ornate chest is open. Okay, cool. That is a very rare spawn, by the way. Ornate chests are hardly ever mimics. I've seen a lionhead mimic before as well. They are so rare, though. Scared me. 3 agi, battle axe. None of that's really worth anything. Not anything compared to the rest of the items here. So basically what we do is we're going to open up this middle room, but then we want to go up those stairs, and there's a ton of barrels. Barrels are worth actually a ton of money in Inferno because there's about a 10% chance out of each one you break that you will get a purple item. Okay, Nightmare Mummies can have good drops. That is a ring drop, but it's not a particularly good one. 1 strength, 1 max health is a much better ring. That could honestly go for like 100 gold. I don't know. Am I hearing another player above me? I'm like hearing a mimic hopping around. This Oracle Robe is quite nice. I'm taking that. Oracle Robes sell for quite a bit because Warlocks need knowledge. Warlocks like me. I don't even know what I'm hearing there. It doesn't make much sense that another player would be there, but that's the only thing I can think of. Wow, okay. I think they're both dead. We'll take that just because we can. Oh wait, I can't use that. I thought I could use round shields. Okay, we want to break all of these very quickly. We don't have much time left in this round. And then we are checking for like purple items. Top helms are not really worth very much ever. Take the golden teeth, need it for a quest. I'm looting this chest last, and then that's going to be it for me. That gives me plenty of time to get out of here. Those boots are too good. These boots are too good to drop. Yeah, my items are too good to drop at this point. We're getting out of here. Those boots in there were actually quite good, but not good enough for me to drop my other items for, so we're going back here, and we are getting out. Did I never loot this chest? Might as well loot this guy. Okay, we're out of here. And that's how you do Inferno, guys, on Warlock. Warlock makes it quite easy. And yeah, that's how you progress, guys. You find a really quick moneymaker, and you can see this guy's also making very good money. Like, he's got some cloaks and stuff. Yeah, he's doing very well. And yeah, that's basically what you do. And then you come back to lobby, you sell all the stuff if you are a free-to-play player. And you could do this in normals, by the way, as well. There's nothing preventing you. You just go ahead and you sell all the things like your goblets and all that jazz, and you keep the items you want to use then. Because you guys can't sell these on the market. But let's see, for instance, like, what would this Oracle Robe be worth? Oracle Robe Rare. 130! It's pretty good. And the rolls on it are terrible, but we will just get rid of it. Or how about these dashing boots? And I did not mean to do that. Let's see. I was thinking they were worth a little bit more, but they are worth something still. Okay, we can get them up for 69. Not too shabby. And then these dashing boots are +5, but I'm not too worried about it. They're not worth all that much even then. These low boots should be worth about 40 to 50. I don't think they had additional move speed on. Yeah, I don't think they had that. Looks like they're about 50 right now. Hey, not too shabby. And then we have a Castilian dagger. And the rolls aren't anything insane, so I'm not going to try and sell it off of its rolls because that will take a bit longer. We're just going to sell it in the general. Uncommon with a max health. And it looks like those ones were with 3 max health. I'm going to sell this one for 99, get rid of it. Oracle robe already sold. We're getting rich. What else? We didn't lose any lockpicks. And oh yes, the padded leggings. I almost forgot. These guys are our big win. That was good roll on the right item. We got 5 max health on those guys. This guy's 6 max health. Whoa. We're 6. Whoa, we are at 700 gold for this guy. We are going to list him for 699, and chances are that will sell. Yeah, that's just a very good item. That's not every run do I find one of those, but I'll usually find one good purple throughout the runs. And this is basically the process, guys. You just run into lobbies like this over and over. You sell items to get more money. If you're a free-to-play player, you just sell the treasures. And then you can come on here and you can search for the exact items you want. And you'll get an idea of what items are your favorite over time. Like, I like memory capacity. I like magical healing. I like having a blue falchion. And then you come on here and you go, hey, I would like a falchion and I would like a rare one. Or, hey, let's see how much a purple one is actually. 270. How much is a legendary falchion? It's more like 1,000. Let's go back to a purple one, right? It's not too complicated. Anyways, though, guys, I hope that makes sense. Basically, you progress in this game by learning. And then past that, what you do is you collect money. You use that money to buy more stash space. And then you use that money to go ahead and buy gear. And then use that gear against other players to earn more money. And that's the gameplay loop. All right, anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will see you guys all later. Please remember to subscribe. I appreciate it a lot. See ya!